What's up, family? Welcome back to episode number 2, the estates at Hurricane Point. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time here, allow me to say hello. My name is Raymond, and I am a real estate broker here in Metro Atlanta, and I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to the area. I also work with individuals that are already here in Metro Atlanta, buy and sell real estate. So if you're interested in my services, feel free to give me a phone call, shoot me a text, and we can schedule a consultation to determine if we'll be a good fit. All right, so again, I hope you have already seen episode number 1 of this series. If you have not, maybe pause this one, go take a look at number 1, and then come back to this one. But anyway, or you can just watch this one. It really doesn't matter. All right, so what we're going to do is take a look at this brand new home for sale, and I'm going to talk you through what I see and what are some of the features that I like. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to spin the camera around and show you. Also, just remember, one more upload is coming on Friday of this week, so in 2 days. Come back to see the next floor plan that I'm going to be showing you guys here on the series of the estates here at Hurricane Point. You don't want to miss it. We're going to end it with a bang. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Also, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. 20,000 subscribers before the end of February. Help me get there. Help me get there. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this floor plan and show you around. It's a beauty. So hope you like it. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at it. So let me give you the specifications. This one is going to be a Taylor floor plan. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, priced at $743,080. It is on a full unfinished basement as well. 3-car garage, sideways entry, 3-sided brick, and it is move-in ready right now. So we're going to go walk through and show you around. So if you watched the first episode here in Hurricane Point, you heard me mention the grade, right, on the last house, which was the Cleveland plan. And I said to you that the floor plan, I said to you that the grade was not extreme, right? This is an example of an extreme grade, because they had to put in a fencing because the slope is beyond a certain amount of angle, okay? Now, also, the backyard on this particular house is not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. All right, so let me just show you that really quickly, because we're not gonna do too much outside, but I just want to show you what I'm talking about while we're talking about it. So these 2 green tanks here, the covers are the septic tank. This community is on a septic system fully. All right, so look at this house, y'all. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So we got the top deck, the one at the top right here. That is on level 1 at grade level, right? At door level. So first level of the house, the main level that you would think in your head, right? And then we have the basement level right up under it, which is here. But we also have another deck. And then we have stairs. That's probably about a 15, well, I would say 20 to 25 feet between right here, okay, and the ground. So the topography here is extremely aggressive, but you do have some flat area once you get out of the house, okay? So that's the example when I told you that house had a really nice backyard. This is a reference point, okay, of how extreme basements can be. Okay, and this is a walkout, but it feels, the basement feels like it's upstairs, you know? So again, just want to give you that context to bring it all together. Okay, if you follow along with Raymond, I promise you will learn some things along the way. I promise you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look in the inside here. We probably won't be as long as we did on the last property. It's a little bit smaller of a house. It's only 4 bedrooms versus 5. Also, another thing about this house is that the primary suite is on the main. Okay, so if you're needing that, if you want that, then this house, it should be something that you pay attention to, because it definitely has the primary on the main. right, still got the double doors with the nice bright, had it locked. The nice bright light, lighting in the house. Another one of the key things about this particular floor plan that I do like is the entry, and I'll spin around and show you here. But 2-story foyer all the way up, okay? So you get that grand view as you come in. Let me actually show you, because I didn't do it justice. Let's flip around and show you the right way. Okay. All right, so coming into the house, this is what you see. All right, definitely pretty nice. Especially probably much nicer in person than on video, but it's pretty nice. All right, so now let's take a look. The dining room is in a traditional setting. It's right up in the front of the house. This house does not have a formal living area as the Cleveland plan did. So right off the rip, your dining room is there. You have somewhat of a butler's pass-through or a wet bar area type of situation, or bar area. It's not wet because there's no sink here, but a bar pantry area right in front of the pantry, which is here. Same shelving unit, walk in, a little bit bigger than, maybe about the same size as the Cleveland plan. All right, now the kitchen is a little bit more traditional, open galley, more of a 2-piece than a 3-piece. You do have a breakfast area here at the end, which overlooks the huge slope that we just talked about, the grade. So from the inside of the house, this is what it looks like here. But it's a decent scenery back there, okay? Yeah, let's show you the kitchen. I am not a fan of these countertops. In my opinion, they look very, very cheap. But that's just my opinion. All right, the color, yeah. But here's the kitchen, all right? You do have a more traditional island structure, which is one of the things that I referenced in the previous home that was a little bit different. You have your microwave embedded here in the cabinetry at the bottom, and not the island, which a lot of people prefer it not to be in the island. And then your island is overlooking your family room, which is really nice. I do like the built-in shelvings that they did here in this plan. It makes the house feel very homey, for sure. Because I can just imagine, you know, your stuff on the shelves, your pictures, you know, really, really, really homey and inviting, which I really like. I like to be invited. All right. We'll show you the deck here. Same size deck as the previous house, which is a really nice size. I wish I had the specs of the exact dimensions, but I don't. But it's a pretty nice size deck that can accommodate like a traditional 3-piece outside patio set. It also has a ceiling fan, same as the previous floor plan. Okay. Give you the view looking. I can lock the door. All right, we'll worry about that later. Looking into the foyer and the kitchen, giving you that perspective. It's really nice. So, I mean, again, it's nice. So far, I like the Cleveland plan better. That's just Raymond's opinion, okay? All right, so here is the primary suite. It is a perfect square, big, bright windows, got a tray ceiling as well. No sitting room in this plan either, so hopefully the next one we'll be able to see maybe a sitting room. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, so we'll be seeing it for the first time together. I do like the floors in here. Really nice flooring. Does have the water closet there with no window. And it only has one closet here in this particular plan, okay? So you would need to share. You do have a linen closet though. Or you go maybe reduce them down to the linen closet or her down to the, don't repeat that. Yeah, don't think that'll go very well. All right, Nice shower. They gave you the bench as well. Pretty much the same details in the bathroom as the previous house. Okay, lighter color. This is more of a smoke gray, very neutral color. All right, let's take a look at the closet systems here. One big open area, and it's got a little bump out or wrap around. I'll spin around and show you here. So, and get you back to the door. And then to the left over here, as we're going, you got a little bit of a cutout here too, okay? So, I mean, it's a decent sized closet in my opinion, especially, again, as I always say, with your shelving systems in place to maximize the canvas, okay? Again, nice big bright window over the soaking tub, okay? All right, so we'll get you into the powder room here, which is directly across from the primary bedroom, which I think is a flaw. I don't think you should put that right there because it removes the sense of privacy from the primary suite. But that's just my opinion. Okay, now, it does have some separation though from the family room, right? Because I think that's one of the biggest things that most people are afraid of is with the primary and the main. It's like, okay, well, is it right outside the living room or is it? So it does have a good little bump out over there. It's just a little off the beaten path. But again, with the powder room being right in front of it, it kind of takes away from the, the privacy aspect. And here is the laundry, which is a closet. Which is nice. It's actually a room, I'm sorry. It's more so a laundry room. You can walk in, close the door. You do have the mud area there as far as the shelving is concerned. All right, so I feel like this house was everything that I said I did not want to see in the previous house. So you got, it is a 3-car garage, but you got some areas that are obstructed. Like you got this system here with the staircase, right? So if I say for instance, I wanted to put my car all the way to the wall, or if I had a boat or something, I gotta now, consider this bump out, right? And then the same thing over here, not as extreme because you can get it all the way to the wall, but it doesn't go all the way here. But the dimensions on this side can fit a standard sedan or SUV. Now the ceiling height is really nice for you if anybody wanted to get a lift inside of their garage. The hot water tank is secure for the most part. Okay. I mean, you have to be really like trying to hit that thing. You don't just accidentally run into that. Okay. So now let me show you the coat closet here. We just to give you your bearings, okay? We came in the house and we went that way and we went around, okay? So now we're back in the foyer. We got a coat closet there. Right in front of the coat closet is the entry to the basement, which we will go down there in just a sec. They also did the same finishing of the stairwell. One of the things that I said I really liked about the previous house. All right, let me give you kind of a view here. I am on, the stairs wrap around, right? So I'm on the second tier of stairs. So there, and then you wrap coming up. It's really nice. It's a really nice, inviting stairwell. Kind of a semi-focal point as you're walking into the house. I mean, it will be a focal point. Can't miss it. Now, on this particular plan, you do get a loft, okay? It's not a very private loft. It's like a loft / like walkway, but it's big enough to where you could put a couch here and focus the TV there or something. But it's more so a hallway, but it's just really big. But again, it just depends on you and how you want to use the space, because you do have an area over here, right? If you wanted to put your home office upstairs, if you don't need a space that's closed, you know, it could work. All right. So let's take a look at the secondaries. All right. First secondary is pretty big. It's a pretty big room. Show you over here. It does have a Jack and Jill concept as well. So it's a shared bathroom basically. So the bathroom is in between two secondaries, which we saw that same setup over at the Cleveland plan. Okay, I do like the gray with the floors here. It's a really nice contrast, like a light gray and then a dark gray on the floor. Really nice. All right, here's your second secondary. Okay, straight to the closet. It's a walk-in. You still get some decent sized closets here. Okay. And the room is pretty much a perfect square. I mean, the room sizes are tasteful. Okay. And then you have one more bedroom, which is going to be on the back side here to the left. And it does have a adjoining bathroom that works to the hallway, okay, or the loft area up here. So it's a little strange, but yeah, that's what they chose to do. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but yeah. All right, so you got a walk-in closet there and another perfect square. All of these rooms can accommodate a queen size bed without any issues or limitations. Okay. All right, so we're getting in here, spin you around. So this is the bathroom. It only has one sink, so it's not a double vanity on this side, but it does have a full washroom here. Okay. And as you walk out, or as we walk out, you'll see what I mean by the two doors. Okay, so this is the secondary room, the third secondary we just left out of, and then this is the door to get back to the loft. Okay, so it's shared with the loft. Now this room here is just a free area, like a storage area, sorry. Not a free area, storage area. It does have a landing, plywood is in place, so it can support weight. So you can store items in here. Yeah. And you also have a few electrical, freestanding electrical sockets throughout the loft. So you could put an end table here if you wanted to, and it you know, have a lamp there, and it will be functional. All right, so let's go take a look at the basement. And yeah, you know, again, this house, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me like the Cleveland did. I feel like the Cleveland was just a more eye-catchy plan, but that's just my opinion. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Which plan did you like the best? All right, so I do like the basement down here. It's a pretty functional basement. I believe it's laid out pretty nicely. Like, it makes sense. So I am not going to give you any visions or paint any pictures. I'm just going to allow you to take in the canvas, just like I did on the last house. But it is completely unfinished. And just to jog your memory of what unfinished means, it's basically rough electrical, rough plumbing, and no ventilation. All right, so you have to finish those things in order for it to be a livable space if you decide to, okay? I mean, if you're gonna buy a house with a basement, you need to have in the budget to finish it. I mean, it's at least at some point. It doesn't have to be immediately, but I mean, why buy a house with a basement if you don't plan on finishing it, you know? Cost to finish a basement, if that question just popped in your head, you're probably looking at about $150 per square feet, okay? between $150 to $200 per square feet, just depending on your taste. Okay, you could get it cheaper depending on labor and if you know people or if you're willing to do certain things yourself. But just a good rule of thumb, $125 to $200 per square foot is a good estimate that you can pretty much hang your hat on. And you know, if you got that amount, you can pretty much rest assured that you can get it done. Okay. All right, so we're now on the basement walkout level, but we're still elevated. So we're still about 25 feet off the ground. So this is what we were talking about at the beginning of the video, okay? Walk down the stairs and take you down so you can see the bottom down here. But like I said, once you get down here, it's relatively flat, right? I mean, it's relatively flat down here. You don't have a whole lot going on. You got a lot of small trees and a little cat. I don't know if the cat comes with the house though, but yeah. But you know, again, you can see that extreme grade, okay? Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna set up to go to the next house and get you that footage. And yeah, if you're interested in any of the houses on the series, of course, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is on the screen and can always be found in the video description below. You know, I'd love to chat with you about scheduling a consultation to see if we'll be a good fit. So yeah, reach out to me. And don't forget, come Friday, in 2 days, you're gonna have another video, okay? Which will be the last floor plan I wanna share with you here in Hurricane Point. So don't forget to come back, all right? See y'all in the next video. Peace.